In 1649 to St George's Hill, a ragged band they called the Diggers came to show the people's will. They defied the landlords, they defied the laws. They were the dispossessed, reclaiming what was theirs. We come in peace, they said, to dig and sow.
Hi, we've been to a meeting of the Wiltshire Fire Authority today. The Fire Brigades Union is mounting a serious campaign of opposition to what really are devastating cuts getting put forward in Wiltshire. We've got the brigade officials here today. Tony, the union's campaign of opposition has involved all members. What's the latest so far?
Latest so far, as you say, we've involved all members, we've spoken to all our members, and we've put together a document which we're going to be now giving to all councillors at the Fire Authority. It's going to go to all fire stations and obviously to the Chief Fire Officer, and it sets out exactly our opposition to the plans point by point, and that'll be going out very soon.
Now Brent, you addressed the Fire Authority today. What was the main points you got across?
I think the main point today was the fact that members of the Fire Brigades Union believe that their plans are not fit for purpose, and that message was put over clearly today. We've invited them to meetings to talk about that, where we'll once again explain why their plans are not fit for purpose.
Thanks very much. Steve, these cuts will impact across all duty systems and affect all employees, yeah?
They absolutely do, Tam. It's the RDS salary scheme is going to see this piece of pie that at the moment a person gets just be reduced. They're saying that they want to accommodate everybody within the service, and how do you do that and make it cost neutral without making everybody either get less or losing people?
Well, the whole idea behind so-called day crew plus is that you get rid of up to half the workforce at a fire station and then expect the remaining firefighters to provide cover by living and working at the fire station for up to 4 days at a time. Well, no, we're not going to see our service taken back to the Victorian age in order to fund a budget cut. Look, there is legislation that's available which actually protect workers from working too long when by doing so they put the public at risk. It provides protection for lorry drivers and doctors, for instance. I mean, I have to send a message out to the Fire Authority. You know, we will look at all this legislation to protect our firefighters and the service. That's a very clear message in regard to so-called day crew plus. We simply do not accept it.
The brigade are saying there'll be no loss of fire appliances. What they're actually talking about is pumps. In Wiltshire we have 2 high-rise appliances, 2 Bronto aerial platforms, which are used for safe working at height, rescues from height, retrieving injured casualties with spinal injuries from height, that sort of thing. And we're going down to 1 with those. Then we're going to move that 1 appliance to Devizes away from Swindon, which is the area where we have the most high-rise risks.
Currently, we have 2 aerial ladder platforms, one based at Swindon, one at Salisbury. The loss of an aerial platform will mean that it will take longer to get to incidents, where it could be crucial to both firefighter and public safety. The brigade wants to cut just to 1 aerial appliance, which will be based at Devizes. Having one just centrally located in a county would mean a huge change in times to get to incidents. 2 examples are: at the moment, the aerial ladder platform takes 7 minutes to get to from Salisbury Fire Station to Salisbury Cathedral. Under the new proposals, it will take 58 minutes to get there from Devizes. Also, regarding the high-rise properties and buildings in Swindon, they normally take 8 minutes to get from Swindon Fire Station, where the aerial ladder platform is located at the moment, and under the new proposals, it will take 55 minutes to get from Devizes. We have found this out because the Fire Brigades Union have done time trials from the fire stations to the highest risks in both Swindon and Salisbury. There are many buildings in Wiltshire that have national heritage importance, such as Salisbury Cathedral, Longleat House, etc. And the 2 aerial appliances at the moment mean that we'd be able to protect these properties from things such as fire. These appliances are vital to saving lives and fighting fires at height, as well as performing rescues at incidents.
We've recognised that fire services across the South West are actually facing challenging times as a result of the austerity measures from this government. But David Cameron did pledge that he would not make cuts to frontline services. And the proposals being put forward by Wiltshire Fire and Rescue Service do just that. They are cuts to frontline firefighting and rescue capabilities in this brigade.
We've been to all stations and are continuing to visit all stations and workplaces and watches within Wiltshire, and all firefighters are telling us that these cuts are unacceptable and must be withdrawn immediately.
And we need the public of Wiltshire to get involved in this consultation and seriously oppose these cuts to their service.
Together we don't stand. There is power in our union. Now the lessons of the past were all learned with workers' blood. Mistakes of the bosses we must pay for. From the cities and the farmlands to trenches full of mud. War has always been the bosses' way, sir. The union forever defending our rights. Down with the black leg, all workers unite. With our brothers and our sisters, many